Hey, if you're seeing me, I might have a message for you. I have the Practical Magic Oracle. I'm super excited to use it. Bottom of the deck, we have Blood Bond, so this is connection. So that's what something you're connected to is what this message involves. So, if you're getting the tinglies, just want to see what I have to say, what this deck looks like, stick around and we will see what your message is. And I'll show the cards as we go. So we've got Amos Veritas, which is manifest. So this is a connection that you're manifesting. This has to do with this connection. So what about this connection? What about your manifestations? What do you need to know? And if I'm having trouble, I'll pull the Alleyway Tarot out. I've got that next to me. So Earth Element, grounding. So with I don't know if this is trouble. You might need to ground, and it might be that you're so into your manifestation or your working of your manifestation that you've kind of lost sight of what it means to be in the present so that your manifestation can get to work, so that your work can get to work. So let's see. Whoop, hello. Jeez. Inner child. So yeah, that's what I would say. You need to ground your manifestation. You need to ground your energy, and not necessarily ground it as in give it to the earth just yet, but you need to focus it and hone it. I've been getting a lot of those messages recently about focus and concentration and honing and self-control. Tiger's eye, balance. So you do need to find a little bit of balance with this inner child that you are manifesting for, and that could be also how some of you find energy. Like how you raise your vibration to start working, or stating your intentions and all that. However you do it, you might raise your energy by entertaining or freeing your inner child to feel that kind of joy. And I was just talking about this with somebody too, about the component of joy and how you can feel that type of energy coming through sometimes from spirit. But the balance card. So I think it might be again that you need to. Yeah, you got to focus. You can't just let your energy be all willy-nilly and everywhere. You have to focus it. You've got to have, so the climbing rosebush came up, which is consequences. You've got to be aware of what you're doing with your energy and where it's going. If you're manifesting and raising your vibration and you don't have a focus for it, it's just whoosh, dissipating. And you're raising energy, great. It's fantastic to raise energy, but you're raising it for nothing, and then you're wondering why your manifestation's not showing up yet, you know? You've got to find a control, a focus, something you can change. Like, I just saw that scene from Avengers where Odin is like, are you the god of hammers? It was just his control, his focus. You need that. You need some way to channel your energy specifically. So, bottom of the deck, we have Cauldron, transformation. I'm going to pull from the Alleyway Tarot real quick, just to see what you need to transform in your workings, so that you can spare yourself the uglier consequences that you might encounter doing things a little bit willy-nilly, dabbling, not really focusing and taking things as seriously as you should. So, what do you need to change? What do you need to transform? Eight of Wands popped out in reverse. Ariel, I love this card too. Popped out in reverse, so you're not moving. You're not moving on. I think you're holding on to your manifestation. It might be that you're raising energy, but if you keep raising energy and letting it go and then working on that manifestation again, raising energy, letting it dissipate, and then pulling it back, and it's just kind of like this weird loop pattern that you have going on where you're releasing energy and then calling it right back to you instead of focusing it and completely releasing it. You have got to let it do its work. You've got to let the energy of it go. I think that's what you have to change. So this is for people who aren't actively working manifestations. This looks like saying your affirmations in the morning, not being like obsessed with saying them, not setting like a schedule to say them, but saying them in the morning with your whole, like 10 toes down, whole chest, saying it in the morning to yourself. And then the rest of the day is just you being in that present moment and you going and moving forward, taking the opportunities that come up, keeping an open mind, but letting go of that energy, not just hanging on to it and keeping it close to you. You have to let the energy go so that it can bring things back. But if you're not letting it go, yeah, you have to, you're holding on to it with this hanged. You're holding on to it. You have to let it go and wait. You have got to be patient for this. You have got to be patient for this. I brought up Odin again, who hung for how many days to get the runes. patience, complete patience and dedication, all right? But you have to have that trust. You got to let it go. You got to let it go to do its magic, all right? I hope this helped. Love you.